This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFLTV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at Newlands Gym here in Essex. I'm joined by undefeated professional boxer Danny Dignum. First of all, Danny, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. Just about to get training.
Just interrupted your training session, so I appreciate your time. Your fight now has been confirmed for the 11th of February against Grant Dennis, so a little bit of a setback because obviously you didn't fight on the previous show. But yeah, Grant Dennis, experienced, been around a little while, so talk to me about that.
Yeah, Grant Dennis is a good fighter. He's strong, he's fit, he's game. It's going to be a good fight, but I believe it's going to take a little bit more than that to beat me, sort of thing. You know what I mean? So, but I know he's going to come 100%. He's just boxed recently. He's probably that momentum. He's still in the gym training. It's going to be a good fight.
You were meant to fight on the show previously at your call not too long ago. Obviously, that didn't happen, but yeah, I mean, the old cliche term of everything happens in boxing for a reason. You just got to kind of dust yourself off and get on with it, and you got your date now.
Yeah, I mean, I was meant to fight at the beginning of December. I picked up a little injury when I was out running. Well, not a little injury, my ankle was busted, it was swelled up. It was just a freak accident, and nothing I could do about it. I couldn't fight with it. We thought we'd rest it and it might be all right, but it wasn't all right, and it was the sensible thing to do was to pull out of it. So now I'm got another fight, 11th of Feb, so I can just concentrate on that and work towards that.
I mean, it's not worth the risk at any stage of anyone's career, but for yourself, it ain't worth the risk. You're kind of on the cusp of something big happening in your career, so you can't take any chances.
No, I mean, I can't take no chances at all, really. I can only fight unless I'm 100%. Listen, there's me versus Linus for the British titles going to purse bids. Ranked number 4 in the WBO. I've got a hard fight against Grant Dennis on the 11th of Feb, so I can't risk fighting only being 78% of what I could be. I need to be 100%. So, yeah.
Now let's talk. There was a little triangle going on. You'll know what I mean. Obviously, you were being linked with a fight with Felix Cash. Felix Cash was obviously being linked. Is now vacated. Was being linked with a fight with Linus, and now you're gonna at some point fight Linus. So there was a lot going on there. But you must have been gutted not to have got that Felix Cash fight. That was a fight that you wanted.
Yeah, me and Felix would be a very good fight. I know Felix very well. He's a very good fighter. He's vacated the British title. Must be moving on to bigger things, like maybe for a European title. Might be even box for a world title eliminator. I don't know. So then next in line was me and Linus. I also know Linus very well. Like, we sparred many rounds. He's a very good fighter. Me versus. Listen, I've got to get over Grant Dennis first, and I would not look over Grant Dennis at all. The reason I'm talking about me and Linus because it's going to purse bids. You know what I mean? So Linus is a very good fighter. Hopefully, which I will, get past Grant Dennis. Then I'll prepare myself for Linus. But until then, I've got to think about the Grant Dennis fight. Can't overlook him because he's still a dangerous, active fighter.
I think everyone that knows you knows that you're not one to overlook opponents. Obviously, I'm asking you about people like Linus and obviously the previous situation with Felix Cash. But in general, we know you're focused and you worry about what's after that, after the 11th.
Yeah, I worry about that after. I've got to get past Grant Dennis first, so yeah.
It's still, like I said, for you, you're still crying out. Obviously, you had that fight with Shirokkin, who's been in, obviously, with Grant Dennis as well. But for you, you're just itching, aren't you, to get that opportunity to show on the big scale in a big fight. Like I said, these are all big fights, but that breakout fight for you, you're still kind of craving that as well.
Yeah, I need that breakout fight. I didn't have to take the Shirokkin fight. I was out the ring for 14 months. Shirokkin was is a very good fighter. You know what I mean? So the inactivity didn't help me, but I took that fight believing that I could beat him. I've not boxed now for, when was that, last April? So by the time the Dennis fight comes around, 10 months. But I've been in the gym more because of the lockdown restrictions and things like that. So I do need to get to that next level. I need to get there, and I believe that I could belong at that next level as well. So get past Grant Dennis, but then take it up the levels. Then I'm ready for the next levels. Like I'm in the job to to be the best I can be, and I think the best version of me, I could get to them top levels.
Well, listen, like I said to you, you've been crying out for them fights, so let's hope you, obviously, 2022, that you do get them fights. Just before I let you go, I do like to ask your opinion. I know you're a boxing fan as well. Did you first of all see Chisora Parker, and did you see Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley? So yeah, did you watch any of those fights?
I watched the Chisora fight. Very good fight, very entertaining. Listen, see, Chisora is a dangerous opponent. He give anyone, any heavyweight, a hard night's work. Parker was just that little bit too sharp for him in the beginning rounds, and I think that's what won in the fight. And obviously the knockdowns, it was a good fight. And the Jake Paul fight, no, never watched it.
Didn't see the knockout?
No. No, I did. No, of course I did. It was a very good knockout. Listen, fair play to Jake Paul. You got to give it to him. The man is earning an unbelievable amount of money, more than any boxer. Do you know what I mean? And you got to give credit where it's due. Like, I ain't a jealous person. Fair play to Jake Paul. I mean, people going on about these YouTubers and they don't deserve to be there. He might not deserve to be there, but at the end of the day, he's earning a ton of money, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, fair play to him. Got to give credit where it's due.
Do want to see him with a boxer. We were meant to see him and Tommy Fury. Obviously, that didn't happen, but we do. I think everyone wants to see him with an actual boxer.
Yeah, Jake Paul versus Canelo, 50-50 fight. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Danny, listen, I'm going to let you crack on with the rest of your training, and we look forward to February 11th at York Hall, MTK show, obviously live on IFL as well.
Yep, thanks for having me, Cogue. Just want to say a big thank you to all my sponsors who have stuck by me through the whole of COVID, through everything. I've had sponsors from the beginning of my career, and I've had new sponsors, and I can't thank you enough, because if it weren't for my sponsors, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. So thank you very much.